And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for being with us. Shaquille O'Neal joins me. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the New Orleans Pelicans. Looking at the last game for New Orleans, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Disappointing overtime loss, trying to keep fresh physically and mentally for this one. Shaq, you know, the Pelicans have a variety of effective weapons inside, beginning with Anthony Davis. So defensively, how do you manage their bigs?
You have to focus on Davis. You have to box him out. You have to get a body on this guy, because if you miss him, he will definitely beat you down court. This guy has guard speed when it comes to getting down the court.
Oh, I'm sorry. You lost me at you have to. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, loss or no loss, that was a fantastic game, Clark. They can be proud of the way they battled at least.
I suppose, but Steve, it still was a really heartbreaking loss. I mean, you hate to lose in overtime. No matter how hard you played, it still leaves you very empty and disappointed when you come up short.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Pondexter in at the three, the small forward. And here's Thompson.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of a basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
Barnes kicks to Curry. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
And for Drew Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down the 360 dunk. I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
And here's Holiday after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson with the shot. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Gordon. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak momentarily with Monty Williams. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bogut the pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Barnes. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, that's 2 easy points you've just given away.
Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Holiday dishes to Gordon. Back to Holiday. He feeds it to Pondexter. And Holiday, here we go. Great tee that time from Green.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Curry kicks to Green. The dish to Thompson. Outside Curry. Tries it from 19. Thompson misses.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Pondexter, the pass to Asher. And there's the feed to Gordon. This one for three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Warriors trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And the dunk by Barnes.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender. You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Thompson against Gordon. Davis with a screen on Curry. Here's Hushik. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Green with a screen for Thompson. Nobody near Barnes. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
And that one's good. Holiday's got his second bucket. Now Curry. He had 25 points in the win against Orlando.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
Now here's Barnes. Thompson dishes to Bogut. They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go. And it's all knotted up.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Holiday attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 6.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Thompson against Gordon. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
Now here's Curry following the shot by Drew Holiday. Green with a screen for Curry. To the wing on the left. Barnes passes to Bogut. Dishes it to Holiday. And Thompson sends it back. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hutchins is checked in.
Another finish at the bottom of the division for the Pelicans last year, but they showed that they're working towards something, and I think they could be a playoff team in the coming years.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Pondexter. Shot clock at 6, and he gets it to go. Pondexter's got 5 now.
Well, the Pelicans certainly have the pieces to get to the postseason, as you said. I mean, it's only a matter of time, I think, before they get it done and figured out so they can be a postseason team.
Thompson dishes to Curry. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Davis. Thompson misses. Pelicans leading by 4. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And really for the Pelicans, Steve, it'll just be about being patient and not wanting to rush into the postseason. Let their team, grow naturally.
Yeah, I agree. And, it's been a while since New Orleans has played in the postseason. 2011 was their last appearance. But, just trying for a quick run with high-priced free agents would not be in their best interest.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Green with a screen on Holiday. Nobody near Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Holiday goes in. Anderson against Green. Pass to Holiday. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And a look at the 2K leaderboard now at the list of centers and power forwards who have been in a great rhythm at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Warriors trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Barnes. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
Now here's Anderson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Oklahoma City.
Although the Pelicans played some tough games against the West last season, they still showed their youth when it came to competing against the better teams.
As you said, although the Pelicans gave some teams trouble last year in the West, but overall, Steve, the conference was just too much for them.
Yeah, 15 wins against the rest of the West, and they do have a lot of work to do before they're viewed as a threat in the conference, but they're getting there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Withy's checked in. Here's Iguodala. The rebound by Withy.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
A 3 from Anderson. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Just 3 to shoot. Lee. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, David Lee, a 2-time All-Star. Over the past 5 seasons, he's averaged about 19 points and over 10 boards a game. Impressive numbers.
2 shots. And David Lee, so consistently productive, and yet he's had his critics.
Well, I think part of it is because people tend to focus on what guys can't do sometimes instead of all the things they do. And David Lee gives you consistent production as a scorer, as a finisher, and he's an underrated passer as well. And you know what you're going to get from him every time he steps between those lines. Great effort and pretty consistent production.
Williams from outside, and it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors trail by 6. Here is Livingston looking for his first basket still in this one. The pass to Iguodala. Lee, a screen on Williams. Iguodala's drive. Lee kicks to Iguodala. Here's Barbosa. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Barbosa's got his first 2 points of the night. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Cole, averaging 6 points per contest. Kicks to Anderson. Here's Cole. Back to Anderson. 3-pointer. Good. Cole's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Iguodala, averaging 6 points per contest. The rebound by Withy.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Cole, the pass to Williams. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. And Anderson kicks to Cole. Releases from 15. Here's Withy. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. All right, we'll look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Barbosa. Lee sets a screen for Barbosa. Feeds it to Livingston. Here's Spates. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Williams kicks to Ajinça. No good. Warriors trail by 8. Barbosa dishes to Livingston. Back to Barbosa. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Livingston. Puts up a 3. And it's Barbosa again missing. Pelicans leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anderson with the ball. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And here is Barbosa. Lets it fly. And no good trying to get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans ahead.
Next Sunday, December 7th, Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder hit the road to Duke.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
So for New Orleans right now, backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik control the paint. And it's Pondexter in at the 3 slot. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
And he's good on the second. And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that? The Pistons.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. Only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, David Lee is one of the more skilled power forwards in the NBA. He credits his skill level in part to growing late. He said, I wasn't always the biggest guy growing up. I was actually a point guard my freshman year of high school. I played some wing and some at guard. Kevin, he kept those skills as he grew.
One of the best passing big men in the game, Doris. Thank you.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry kicks to Barnes. Outside, Green. Thompson dishes to Azili. Stolen by Gordon. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Gordon's running. With the teardrop, the Warriors pull it in. Now here's Curry, averaging 29 points per contest. Back to Thompson, shoots the 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Pelicans leading by 4. Now Gordon. Last game out he had 14. Soft touch off the glass. Gordon's got 9.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Thompson passes to Curry. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry kicks to Azili. Back to Curry. He feeds it to Azili. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Thompson. And here's Barnes for 3. And Davis pulls it down. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Shot off the pick. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Curry kicks to Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Outside Curry. Bogut with a screen on Holiday. Thompson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Thompson misses.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game. The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
Here's Holiday.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Green with a screen for Curry. Now the dish to Thompson. Gordon with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 13. Thompson outside. Green with a screen on Gordon. Holiday brings the double team. Bogut high post. Inside. Stolen by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Pondexter kicks to Holiday. Looking to end his cold spell. That's good. Holiday's got 8 points.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Yeah, they continue to fall asleep in the transition game, guys, and everybody needs to hustle back, turn their heads, find the ball, find their man. What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Out left to the wing. Pondexter kicks to Holiday. Here's Hasek. Oh, that's blocked. Trying to get back on track. Curry, good.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Pelicans leading by 13. Outside Holiday. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Gordon against Thompson. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Yep, it goes in. The Pelican lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Thompson.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so here is New Orleans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Pondexter. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with a screen for Curry. Outside Green and stolen by Gordon. Finished off the break. Gordon's got 16.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ajins is checked in. It's Thompson off the drive. Can't connect from short range. Pelicans leading by 14. Davis with a screen on Curry. And there's the feed to Holiday. In low to Davis. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
The moment here to take a look at some stats for Anthony Davis. He's getting around 24 points a game, 10 rebounds, and better than 2 blocks as well. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, you have to game plan for him defensively.
And if you don't, Steve, he could put up a lot of points on you in a short amount of time.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Clay, a swingman, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
Stolen by Anderson. Anderson right side. Dishes it to Holiday. Shoots from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop. Holiday's got 10 points.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
And Clay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Clay, post those smaller guards up and don't always delay. I can hear him saying,
oh, Mike, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how to handle himself with his back to the goal as a college and pro standout himself.
The kick out to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Anderson dishes to Davis. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Warriors trail by 16. Curry kicks to Bogut. He dishes it to Thompson. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Over in the corner, Barnes. Out to Thompson for the three. Another three for Golden State.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Good. And that's 12 points for Drew Holiday.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Rejected by Anderson.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. David Lee's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And it's Cole missing. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Iguodala. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
New Orleans gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Cole. Here's Ajinça. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Lee. Kicks to Barbosa. Inside runner. Shot's good.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, the shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
Here's Cole. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Davis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Davis has got 8 points.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Here is Livingston. And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. And the Pelicans also making a change. Withy's checked in. Here is Livingston. And there's the pass to Barbosa. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Lee. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's Cole. Withy passes to Cole. Feeds to Anderson. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Withy gets the bucket. Withy's got his second bucket of the night. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Livingston dishes to Spates. Spates sets a screen. Iguodala's drive. All sorts of time. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Spates. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Cole. Davis with it. Williams, that's a two-pointer. And so we conclude the first half. New Orleans on top. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, with teams selling for billions and a new TV deal on the way, NBA business is certainly booming. With some big players signing huge contracts, that'll increase as the growing revenue raises the salary cap. Guys, one executive said, quote, players who got paid the max this year are going to be bargains on the back end of their deal. Back to you.
Teams are planning ahead, Doris. Thanks.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
New Orleans leading by 13. And here's Holiday. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Holiday. Outside Gordon. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Remains Pelicans ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock.
2 on the clock. Here's Pondexter. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by Barnes.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Pondexter kicks to Holiday. Davis with a screen on Curry. Holiday against Curry. Shot by Gordon, wide open. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Thompson throws it down. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Here's Pondexter and Bogut with the block.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Thompson passes to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Holiday attacking. Green with the block. Thompson right side. Pass to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Thompson. Thompson right side. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. In third, the Warriors.
And the rebounding has been key because they've been boarding the ball at a very high level, playing with a ton of energy.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Pondexter, guarded by Curry. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Warriors packing Oracle Arena, but plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine. One of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, the spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
And he gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Well, and you look at the hurdles the Warriors had faced with their planned arena site on the piers. Political, bureaucrats, financial issues, and the cost of renovating the piers. But with their new site, those issues pretty much gone. Easy to see why they went in another direction.
And for the Warriors, a new line called the Central Subway, under construction, is expected to have a stop a block away from the new arena. So really good public access when that happens. And that's really good to hear, especially for Oakland fans still hoping to attend the game.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Back to Holiday. Fires the three. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Bogut with a screen on Holiday. Takes a three. Curry can't get it to go. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
Warriors trail by 8. He feeds it to Barnes. On the wing, Thompson. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. It's tipped. Outside for Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Agins is checked in. Here's Barnes. Tries again. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Green.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Here's Hushik, and that one is hammered home. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Bogut kicks to Curry. Green in the post. Working on Hushik. It's Thompson off the drive. Curry against Holiday. A second chance effort and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways.
And Green, more of an offensive player at Michigan State. I think he's still adjusting to the added distance on the NBA three-point arc, but shot it really well in the playoffs last year. So just getting better and better every year.
And the Warriors making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Pondexter kicks to Gordon. Ajinça dishes to Holiday. Pondexter, the pass to Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. Holiday attacking.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And Holiday kicks to Asik, and Barnes comes to help. Now the dish to Pondexter. 6 to shoot. Ajinça the pass to Pondexter. Here's Holiday. And Curry pulls it down.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be. Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now the feed to Gordon. The Warriors pull it in, and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Well, they were unbeaten against this opponent last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Curry kicks to Barnes, out to the wing, taken away by Holiday. Outside Gordon. To the left wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Curry against Holiday. For three, Gordon. Gordon with another miss. Quickly going back to what Steve just said, they brushed this team aside easily last year, and maybe, Clark, their favorite opponent to face.
Well, I think that probably was the case. I mean, they made the most of their opportunities against a team that really struggled. They had the upper hand clearly.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Lee comes in for Harrison Barnes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. New Orleans also making some changes. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Asik. Williams comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Gordon kicks to Cole. Dishes to Williams. Anderson in the post, covered by Lee. A nice shot by Anderson. Warriors trail by 3. Livingston kicks to Lee. The drive by Iguodala. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Well, when you join a team like the Warriors with the shooters they have, you're bound to have some of that magic rub off on you. And that was the case for Iguodala last season, especially early on.
And with Iguodala in his threes, he said that he actually did hit up the Splash Brothers for some pointers on how to be more efficient from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and you know, he tied for his second best season from beyond the arc. Scary to think how quickly he was able to buff up that perimeter shot of his, and we know everything else he does is top notch.
Livingston dishes to Lee. He kicks it to Iguodala. Lee sets a screen for Iguodala. And Holiday has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Spates the pass to Lee. Missed inside.
You know, not only is the game neck and neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Cole. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spades has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Defensive foul. Shot.
The Pelicans have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively. With a young athletic team, talented at getting to the rim, it made sense for the Pelicans to play more up-tempo. 2 seasons ago, they played the slowest pace in the league, but last year, they made a real effort to speed things up.
And with the Pelicans, part of picking up the pace, also creating some turnovers, Clark. Back in the 2012-13 season, this team was dead last in steals.
And that was one of the areas, Kevin, where they really made some improvement as a team. A very good turnover differential, which is always nice to see. They took care of the ball offensively and really tried to pressure and create turnovers defensively.
With all that Sean Livingston went through with his horrific injury a few years back, you know, Steve, it's amazing just to see him out there on the floor playing basketball.
Yeah, I remember seeing that live. It was one of the most awful things to see on a basketball court. And I just have so much respect for Livingston, the way he's continued to grind it out and carve out a career for himself. He's become a very, very good player.
Spades with a screen on Gordon. 1:52 left to play in the third. Spades kicks to Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. No good from Lee.
And with Livingston, you know, he had to adjust the way he played after the injury, but was able to pick things up on the fly as he managed to be a contributor on every team that he's been on since the injury. And I think that says an awful lot about him as a player and as a person.
Spades sets a screen. Yep, it goes in. The Pelican lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Livingston.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Well, with Livingston, as you said, he had to adjust his game a lot, you know, after the injury. But he was so skilled coming into the league that you knew he'd find a way to become a positive influence on the floor. He's not one-dimensional at all. He can do a lot of things out there. That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
He dishes it to Lee. Holiday goes in. Pass to Livingston. Kicks it to Iguodala. No good on the 3.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Cole dishes to Anderson. Gordon kicks to Cole. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williams against Holiday. Here's Cole. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
Here's Livingston. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Now Lee inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Now here's Gordon, and here's Anderson for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
NBA action charges ahead. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs.
Warriors trail by 8 on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Holiday out there with Norris Cole. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
It's Curry with the drive. That drops.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Pelicans leading by 5. Holiday, the pass to Cole. Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. It's Curry with the drive, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
New Orleans looked a lot better overall as a team last year than they had the years before, but still a very young club, and it hurt them when they had to travel. Did not play well on the road.
The Pelicans did run into trouble on the road, as you hinted at, Clark. Only 12 road wins on the year for them.
Yeah, they struggled through a number of tough injuries to key personnel. Amazingly, though, that was an improvement from the year before. So you can be patient. Maybe one more year with this young group as it develops and matures, and they'll be ready to turn the corner.
Pondexter kicks to Holiday. And the pass to Cole. Just 4 to shoot. Green with the block. Barnes up top, guarded by Holiday. The shot by Curry, no good. Pelicans leading by 5. Holiday with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. 18 feet out. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Feeds it to Spates. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Western, Maurice Spates.
And that one falls for Spates. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Cole. Passes it to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday to the left side wing. Here's Cole. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry kicks to Spates. To the inside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Holiday, here we go. And it's blocked. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Holiday dishes to Usher. Thompson against Holiday. And the shot is good. And it's a 9-point New Orleans lead.
I'll tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Curry kicks to Spates. Pass to Thompson. Spates sets a screen. It's Thompson off the drive. Barnes passes to Green. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. They get it back. Here's Spates. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Spates has got 4 this quarter.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's stolen by Curry. The dish now to Barnes. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And now just a 5-point Pelican lead for New Orleans. They've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Gordon's checked in for New Orleans. And the Pelicans with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Davis dishes to Usher. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer, Davis with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Curry. It's Thompson off the drive. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Pondexter. Outside Holiday. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson in the post. Working on Ashik. Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Holiday. Holiday, a screen on Curry. Gordon, the pass to Davis. The baseline J. No good. Nice D from Bogut. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Thompson, left side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 24.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Outside Holiday. The feed to Pondexter. And stolen by Barnes. Dishes to Thompson. He kicks to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
And Holiday kicks to Pondexter. Back to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Bogut with a screen on Gordon. Thompson dishes to Curry. Pass to Barnes to take the lead. They kick it out to Green. Moves back up. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. Three-pointer, Pondexter. Here's Davis, and Thompson sends it back. Now here's Curry, screened by Bogut. Curry with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Barnes kicks to Green. He dishes it to Curry. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Well, you look at Drew Holiday's shooting percentage last season, good across the board, but his rate of three-pointers and free throws relatively low. If he can make those a bigger part of his offensive game plan, he could really take off.
Green with a screen on Gordon.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
That's his third first. The team's fault.
And for Holiday, an excellent catch and shoot player, Clark from outside.
And that's really been a nice fit with the personnel in New Orleans. With other guards who work well with the ball in their hands, Holiday equally effective playing off the ball.
And the free throw, no good.
Complete domination. What a game for Thompson. He's got 26 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Eric Gordon, a gifted scoring guard who's, Steve, been hampered with injuries throughout his young career.
Well, you think about his first 4 seasons, he's missed almost half of his games, and we saw some of that in Indiana as well when he was in college. But hopefully he can find his health and be consistent in terms of his durability, because he is a terrific offensive weapon.
And for Gordon, I think the injuries have also held him back on the court. A steady decline in the scoring efficiency year after year since he came into the league. And this was a guy that had tremendous potential until the wheels started to go south. Strong, explosive, aggressive. And it's a shame that he's been hurt as much as he has the last few years.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. In low to Davis. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. One-on-one here. Here's Thompson. Outside for Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. Now Bogut. Curry setting the pick for Bogut. Back to Curry. Another shot, just 5 on the clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
And for Gordon last season, his three-point shooting bounced back, but his field goal percentage still in the low 40s. Injuries perhaps hampering the explosiveness that he showed in years past in terms of getting to the rim.
That one is no good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Take a look at what Curry's done. 25 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And Holiday, here we go. Here's Hasek. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Hasek's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Green with a screen for Curry. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry.
Free throw no good for Curry. Pelicans trail by 3. Dexter with it. A beautiful reverse layup.
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
Thompson, left side. Back to Curry. Green against Davis. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointers off the mark. The Pelicans have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Kicks it to Pondexter. Holiday against Curry. Holiday dishes to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 1. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Thompson outside Curry. Back to Thompson. Now the pass to Curry. They double team Curry. Thompson from long range. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're in front by 1. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Green against Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Pelican lead.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Outside Holiday for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
Oh, tough position. Here's Curry with the 3, and Davis pulls it down.
Well, with that much space off the pick, he's got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From downtown. Off target from downtown. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Drew Holiday.